So we had this office visit with University of the West of England, located in Bristol, and there are some summaries I'd like to highlight to you today. If you're interested in studying in the UK, University of the West of England can be that viable option you should look at, or should be that viable option you should look at. Welcome back again to Study and Living Abroad Tips with Michelle. As usual, I bring you good gist. So for September 2025, UE is giving out a £2,000 discount or 2,500 discounts off their tuition fee for students who are coming in to study with them from Nigeria and are residents in Nigeria. So this discount is not going to be mentioned in your offer, but it's going to be included in your CAS. So if you get the offer letter, or if you have an offer letter now and does not have the discount, just know that it's going to come with the CAS, so no need to worry about that. And then of course their tuition fee deposit is £5,000, and then upon enrollment you pay another £3,000, and then the remaining or the rest of the tuition fee can be spread across 6 months installment while you're studying. So they bring in some flexibility around the place for you. So more information you need to know about them is that they accept a third class, they accept an HND. So if you're within those channels, you have a third class, you have an HND, they accept people coming in with those certificates, but you need to have work experience for about 2 to 3 years, relevant work experience in the field you are looking at coming in to study with them. So these options are open for you. I really felt like doing this video, especially people who feel like, oh, because I had a third class or because I went to a polytechnic, there is no option for me in the UK. University of the West of England is a very good university in the UK, and if they're accepting you with your higher degree in diploma, or they're accepting you with your third class for a direct master's, then I think it's a good opportunity for you to look up the options of courses that they would accept those certificates for. And that's why we are here, basically to help you solve through those options and get you an offer, get you enrolled in the University of the West of England. So another thing they are bringing to the table is the fact that you're not going to be interviewed for your visa if you've never been refused a visa before. So for those that would get the pre-CAS interview are those who have had a refusal before. Usually I tell my students, if you've ever had a refusal, tell your agent, don't hide it, because there are some perks around it that at the long run, when the school gets to discover that you actually had a refusal and your agent didn't know about it, they will withdraw the CAS from you, or they'll take the chances of you studying with them, like seriously, because they want people to be transparent, because these things have a way of coming back to you. But the fact that you're having a credibility interview doesn't mean your chances are slimmer than the person who had never had a refusal before. What we do as an organization, we screen you to basically take you through the kind of questions you'll be asked and prepare you on how to answer those questions. And trust me, anybody who has gone through our own credibility screening has never had an issue with their interviews. They always come back to say, oh, it's fine, we scaled through it. We just basically work around the questions you'll be asked to prepare you to know how to respond, because there are tricks around these questions that most times if you don't give them the kind of answers they want, they'll just say, oh, the person failed the interview, therefore we are not progressing or proceeding with this application. So it would help prep you for the credibility interview. So that's nothing to worry about. Another thing is they would want to see your bank statement before they can issue you your CAS. I feel like 80 or 90% of UK schools usually do that these days. They want to see your bank statement. So don't find it awkward when a university says, oh, let's see your bank statement before we can issue you CAS. The reason they want to see this bank statement is because they want to be sure you have enough money. They want to be sure that you're not going to be refused based on your finances, because any visa refusal, it's a minus on them. So these checks that they do, or these additional checks they do, is basically all also for their benefit as well as yours. I mean, you just don't want to go in and present a bank statement that the visa officer would not want to take correct and then give you a refusal. Trust me, it's usually very demoralizing when you get a visa refusal. You don't want that in your portfolio. So what else haven't I said about UE that would be good for you? Otherwise, if you want us to have a one-on-one conversation, look at your documents and give you the expert advice from me and my team, we'll be available. Just send us a DM and we'll be happy to talk to you, sort through your documents and help you put in your application. Basically take the workload off you. So that's the gist from UE today. If you're interested in the UK, you have a third class, you have an HND, UE is an institution you want to look at. Also, we have a good number of Nigerians studying in UE and you want to be one of them. Thank you for watching and passing on this video to people who may also need this information, and look out for more tips coming to you from studying and living abroad with Michelle. Thank you for watching today. Bye.